We've made it to week 3. Yes, last week was really enjoyable. The split of kind of easy runs to hard runs was actually about 50-50 at the end, so not the kind of 80-20 split we had for week 1. So I'm excited for week 3. And today Garmin has blessed us with a base run, so nice and easy, 37 minutes in zone 2. I didn't sleep the best last night. I think it's the lowest sleep score I've ever got. I'm still waiting for a HRV baseline. I think that's going to take, I want to say 2 more weeks, and then we'll probably have a bit more of an HRV guide, but I'm really pleased to be having an easy run today. We did a long run yesterday. If you haven't watched the last 2 episodes, week 1 and week 2, go and watch them now. There'll be a link up here, which will really help in telling you what this experiment is all about. But essentially, I'm seeing if my Garmin 265S can train me to a 10k PB in about 8 weeks time now. I'm just using the daily suggested workouts on the back of the race widget and basically just doing exactly what my watch tells me to do in the style of Sarah Hartley from the running channel. She followed what her Garmin told her to do for 30 days. And I'm kind of doing the same, but over a pretty much, I think it's like a 10-week period now, but we're on week 3. So I'm going to go and do my base run. I'm going to take you along with me, try and get some of that excellent running content. And yeah, see you out on the run. The thing I really like, there's a lot of things I like about this experiment, but I do like not exactly knowing what I'm going to get every day, because things can change. So as someone who's quite type A, I thought that would bother me, but actually it keeps it really interesting. It's like, oh, what am I going to get today? What am I going to get tomorrow? It's now started to rain as well. It's been windy and cold, so I'm just going to shut up and try and get this done, and then we'll have a little bit of a debrief after. Full disclosure, I didn't exactly behave because I was in a bit of a grump and I just wanted it over, so I went a bit quicker than I should have done to stay in zone 2. And also I started off a bit quick because it was just the start of the run and I was in zone 2 and then I wasn't. But yeah, I was in a bit of a grump, so I was just like, I'm cold and I'm tired and it's windy and I want my dinner. So full disclosure, didn't really stay in my zone 2. Probably floated into zone 3 a little bit too much, and then a little bit of zone 4 at the end when I just wanted it done. But I did manage to kind of perfectly do 5k in the 37 minutes, and all of that doesn't matter because I got a productive. Garmin says I'm productive. So yeah, I'm ready for dinner. But Monday done, base done. We have a productive status. Also got load focus and like chronic versus current load. Quite can't remember off the top of my head, but I've got all those. So put the stats up here. But yeah, week 3, day 1, done. We'll behave better tomorrow. Actually, I will, because it's a rest day tomorrow, unless the Garmin decides to change that. But yes, we'll do better next time. But yeah, we're productive. Productive, yes. So yeah, see you tomorrow for hopefully a rest day. It's Tuesday and I'm pretty late recording today. It's just been one of those days, and I work full time. I'm not a full-time YouTuber. One day. I've actually nearly finished work, so I'm getting ready to go out on a run. So yesterday, it looked like there was a rest day today on the plan, so obviously got quite excited about that. And then Garmin's full of surprises. I mean, I'm not going to knock it. I'm not actually going to say a bad word because I've got productive and it's up to my VO2 max. So Garmin is in my good graces. So if it thinks I've got another 37-minute base run in me tonight, so it's exactly the same as yesterday, then that is what I shall do. I'm going to you know, keep it real, and I'm going to combine it with running an errand, because that's real life. So I've actually got to go and, well, haven't got to go, I've offered, I'm a lovely wife, off to go and pick up my husband's prescription from the pharmacy, which is into town. So I thought, why don't I just run there and run back to make up the 5k. Well, it's not really 5k, it's 37 minutes, but kind of based on how long that took me yesterday, it should be about 5k. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to the pharmacy, pause my watch, pick up the prescription, come back. And that'll be what's on the plan today. I'm feeling really good today, actually. Had a really busy day at work, but a productive one. And all of the data within my morning report also said that I was in a good place as well. So I've slept really well, I've got a high body battery, feeling very smug, to be honest. So yeah, I'm gonna go and do my run. So I will speak to you maybe while I'm on the run, if not when I get back. Now, I didn't actually manage to get any running, chatting footage as it was pissing it down with rain. It was raining so badly, so I just kept my little microphone hidden away, but I did make it to the pharmacy. That was truly miserable. Secured the drugs, and I hope that doesn't get me banned. Got the prescription, and yeah, that was disgusting. That's just, yeah, 5k in the rain. I kept my heart rate down a little bit more than I did yesterday, so should get points for that. I'm still productive. Still got a VO2 max of 42. But yeah, in my really attractive rain jacket, with luckily a massive zip, so I can get all of my things. But yeah, that was alright actually. It's just bloody miserable. So I'm going to get home, I'm going to have my jacket potato, and get ready to see what Garmin has in store tomorrow. I've got a feeling it'll be something thresholdy, because I've done a lot of base stuff and haven't really done much fast stuff apart from the anaerobic actually on Saturday. So I'm going to do my little stretch and yeah, catch it tomorrow. But that was alright actually, not too bad at all. On Wednesdays we wear pink. Just realised I'm wearing pink and it's Wednesday. So yeah, I was really hoping for a rest day today. I have done a run every day for the last 4 days. So we had Saturday for the anaerobic session, Sunday was a long run, and then Monday base run 37 minutes, Tuesday base run 37 minutes. So today I was thinking recovery, rest, no. This kind of happened last week, and I guess we're going with it. So today is threshold, which is another 37-minute one. So we've got 10-minute warm-up followed by 17 minutes at 173 BPM, which if we were going by pace would be 550 a k. So I can see recovery as the option for tomorrow, and I so hope it stays there. I think I've decided that, like I did on Friday, I'm just going to kind of go by feel. So if recovery comes up and I'm feeling really good, I will do what the recovery says, or I'll just take it as a rest day, because the option for recovery is, like it was last week, active recovery or rest. And it definitely didn't harm me in using Friday as a rest day last week. So I think after running for 5 days in a row, I'll take the rest day tomorrow if it comes, or a recovery day at least. I'm not sure whether I'm going to take it outside. It is winging it down with rain again, and I don't really want to go out in the rain again tonight. I know it sounds a bit like I'm being a princess, but it was pretty miserable yesterday, so I might go on the treadmill again and do my, because that's what I did last week for my threshold. I think it was threshold last week that I ended up on the treadmill, so I might do the same, especially as it's a little bit more gentle on the legs, I think, on the tread. So yeah, legs are feeling good. I'm a little bit like domsy, I think, because obviously I've ran kind of every day, but on the whole I'm not feeling any niggles, so I think there's nothing in my body that's saying don't do it. So I'm gonna be as sensible as I can and yeah, happy Wednesday. It's a bit of a shorter work week this week as it's the Easter bank holiday. So I'm off work on Friday, I'm off work on Monday. So I was going to change up my long run day, but I think I'm just going to keep it simple and keep it to Sundays. I don't really want to annoy the plan anymore and trying to change things up, but yeah. I have a new lens. So I had already had a spare frame for my obnoxious running sunglasses. So I just thought I'd order a new lens. I still can't find my pink one. So I thought I'd go with like Fire, which is already covered in fingerprints. But the sun is out, so I think I might go outside. And obviously these sunglasses are going to make me really fast. So I'm going to go and do my run outside, I think. It's windy, but it's sunny. So I've just got to keep my heart rate up, which I don't usually have a problem with. So let's go and do some torture outside. And yeah, obviously be taking the hokers out again because it's some speedy session and I want my little trampolines. But yeah, I'm going to go and do this torture outside. It's a bit colder than I anticipated actually, but I look cool in my head. So just starting my 10-minute warm up. I think I'm going to do a similar route to yesterday. Hopefully find a bit of a flat bit for the middle section, but if not, I'll just do my best. But the joy of heart rate. So yeah. I've just made it like to time it. So the ride, what have I done? Run. So the run is finished outside my front door. So I'm just going back to my office. Looking like a fucking ledge. No. My God. Just put my blinds up. Oh. I didn't worry about the lack of a tyre after the first one. Right, let's go back to the beginning. So it's obviously done like the looped through the stats. So average pace was 6:52. And to be honest, I only had to stop twice during the effort to cross the road. So yeah, that was pretty good. Heart rate. I mean, the heart rate graph does look good. Like I'm in the red. I am in the red for the effort that I needed. So, but it does look good. So you'll obviously see it. You can see it now, so it's fine. I was mainly in zone 4. Did spend a little bit of time in zone 5, all of 30 seconds. And execution score was 92, so I'll take that. It was threshold effort, so hooray for doing what was asked of me. Performance, productive. I'm still productive. VO2 max 42, recovery 26 hours. So yeah. Oh, I didn't expect that to hurt as much as it did, but so I have got recovery on the plan tomorrow, and I need it. I really need it. I've run like 5 days in a row, so I need a break. So I'll be taking recovery as a rest day tomorrow. And yeah, I think I'm done. So it's going to be a relaxing evening. I am going to do some proper stretching now, and really apply something, maybe some Tiger Balm onto the front of my left leg. I don't think it's anything serious. I think I've just overstrided on my left leg as I was crossing the road. So I'm sure it'll be fine. And I'll see you tomorrow for fake Friday, because it's Thursday before long bank holiday weekend. So tomorrow's going to feel like a Friday, even though it's a Thursday. But yeah, that was gross. Threshold's gross. See you in a bit. I guess we're doing this with Perry on my lap, so sorry. Yeah, it's Thursday, but it kind of feels like a Friday because we've got a long weekend. So, and if you can't already tell by the fact I'm back in my jumper, it's quite cold today. It's a rest day. Well, it didn't technically say rest; it said recovery, a recovery run. But the run pace is like a walk pace anyway. So, And then if I kind of click into it, it says active recovery or rest. So just like last Friday. So I'll be taking that today. I have ran 6 days out of 7, to be honest, in the last week block. So I think it is time for a day off running. My legs are definitely feeling it today, if I'm honest. I've kind of slathered them in CBD and other ointments in order to try and get rid of the DOMs, but I'm not in pain, I'm not injured. And actually the front of the thigh that hurt after the rest of the at the end of the run yesterday was fine after a good stretch. So yeah, I'm going to take the rest day. The most I'll do is probably walk at lunchtime, and apart from that I'm going to spend most of the day just taking my rest day as seriously as I take the running days. So I can see we've got a few things up for this weekend. I don't know if they'll stay there. I think there's a sprint session tomorrow, a base run on Saturday and a long run on Sunday. So it's not like I won't be working for the rest of the week. But it is the last work day today until Tuesday. So I'm going to take the rest day today. Definitely need it. And I will catch you tomorrow for Good Friday and sprints. I don't know how I'm going to film that. I'll give it my best shot. But yeah, see you tomorrow. I am now coming to you from Saturday. So Thursday was great. I had such a good rest day. I genuinely didn't do a thing. It was chucking it down with rain all day. Didn't even manage to take the dogs out because it was just hammering it down. And if anyone watching this has got pugs, you know they do not enjoy the rain. So we didn't even go out anywhere. And then yesterday was supposed to be a base run. However, I managed to wake up with a really stiff, painful neck from sleeping in a really awkward position. So we ran some errands. It was hurting quite a bit. The amount of ibuprofen gel, Tiger Balm, CBD balm that I had put on in order to try and fix my neck was insane, and nothing would really touch it. So I put off running all day, and then it got to about 10 p.m. last night, and I was like, look, I'm just going to do 1k on the treadmill. Obviously not getting outside at 10 o'clock at night. I do not have a death wish, especially with my current track record of running outside. So I was like, look, just do a k. If you get to the k and you're in too much pain, just step off. And I think that was really important because, like, there's doing this challenge and there's, like, making, you know, really badly hurting yourself, which is what we don't want to do. After a K, I was just in too much pain. I was trying to film a bit, but I was wincing. So I did a K and just stepped off and called it quits. So I've got the same top on that I had on last night because literally wore it for 8 minutes and didn't really break much of a sweat, if anything at all, actually. I stayed in zone 2, and that was my plan. I was just going to do like an easy run. Like I was going to do I'd like got on the tread and did a 20-minute recovery run, and so it is now Saturday. So I did a K yesterday, nothing to write home about, and I did nothing on Thursday. So 2 rest days essentially back to back, but definitely necessary yesterday, considering that even today I haven't got a lot of movement in my neck, although I have got some special painkillers for those now. Can't believe how much of my content is based around prescription medication. Anyway, yeah, so today on the plan was a base run again, but actually when I looked at my watch this morning and did the morning report, the sprints are back in, which I thought were going to be in yesterday, to be honest, and then it all changed. Now it's changed again. So sprints today, which I'm really, really looking forward to, actually, and tomorrow is looking like a decent long run, like an hour and 20. So, and that'll be on Easter Sunday. So my plan is to do it quite early in the morning, and then have a lovely Easter roast and eat Easter egg. So it's all like worked out really well. So yeah. Got to do what you got to do, you know. Let's not end up getting really badly hurt by following the watch. But yeah, just these things happen. And I mean, I'd rather a little neck injury than really hurting myself or spraining an ankle. So touching all the wood, as I say that. So yeah, I'm gonna go and get the sprint done after I take the dogs and run a few errands. So I'll see you on the sprints. It's a little bit later now, quite a bit later actually. It is 4:30. So the time I normally finish work, but it's Saturday today, so errands are done. I've just had a piece of toast because I hadn't eaten all day, which is really, really bad. But yeah, I'm gonna go and do my sprint session. So it's a 15-minute warm-up, easy, and then it is 7 10-second sprint efforts with 3-minute recoveries in between, and then it's a 10-minute cool down. So yeah, just fast as I can, I think, for those 10 seconds, which is going to be fun. I'm going to take the Hokas because they are the Cielo X1, which is just behind me there, because they are just my favourite shoe for pretty much everything at the moment. So yeah, it's also a night for the obnoxious sunglasses because it's super sunny and beautiful. So wind's died down, sun's out, let's go and do some sprints. See how fast I am. Spoiler alert, will not be that fast. That was really good. I did not pace those. I have no idea what I did. I think it was like 3 minutes, so I don't think I did any at like 3:45 a k. I think my first one wasn't in the area that I wanted to do the sprints, but it was like 4 minutes a k. But yeah, I ended up doing it in, I think I averaged like 3:15. But that was fun. So I'm going to do my little cool down home now, and then we'll have a little bit of a debrief when I finish. But yeah, so yeah. I've lost my mic. It's the battery is dead, so apologies if the audio is week 1-esque. What's my benefit? It was sprint. I love it when it actually ends up being the. I like it when it actually ends up being the session effect, which is the one I wanted. I did. Anyway, so yeah, love that session. My neck is feeling much better, but it's just the front of my leg. Remember, I don't know if I think I did the other day, that I pulled the front of my left leg, jumping off a curb or kind of over striding off a curb. So that's still a bit tight, but apart from that, everything felt really good. So yeah, sprint session done, and see if long run still ends up on the plan tomorrow, but successful sesh. And we've made it to the end of week 3. We have made it to Sunday, and it's Easter Sunday. Yes, my hair is still in plaits. I really need to wash my hair, which I might treat myself to today. But yeah, I thought I would have a long run on the plan today. That is kind of what's been there all week, of an hour and 18 minutes, and I was kind of geared up to do long run and then Easter roast. And then I woke up this morning and it's telling me to do a 43-minute base run instead, which I am really happy about, actually. I was kind of dreading, just with I've done so much this week. So I'm really happy to only have a 43-minute base run. So yeah, I'm going to go and do that, and then have a lovely Easter lunch, and then later we'll have a little bit of a recap on week 3. But I think, just kind of judging with what I've done so far this week, I think I'm going to be at a similar mileage to last week, which I'm absolutely fine with, because of the kind of jump up in kind of mileage through doing this challenge anyway. So yeah, I'm going to go and do a really cruisy, proper zone 2, try my best anyway, and then go fill myself with Sunday roast. So yeah, this week's been a bit of a funny one, but I'm happy to have completed, well, hopefully we'll get to the end of this one next week, because we've kind of had that jump up in I guess the plan level. It's telling me we've got, just as a kind of a taster, base run tomorrow, recovery Tuesday, threshold Wednesday, base Thursday, anaerobic Friday, and rest day Saturday. What a treat. That will all change, I'm sure, but yeah, anyway, I'm going to go and do this base run and tick week 3 off. But yeah, I hope you're having a lovely Easter. Well, you've had a lovely Easter, I guess, by the time this goes out. Right, I'm just over a K down. everything feels very heavy and hard. So my Garmin's just said that I've got a performance condition of +1, which is kind of baseline. But yeah, I just want to get this done now. My legs are really struggling, so I'm really glad that it wasn't on Monday. So it's just a little 43, 46, I can't even remember now. Brutal. So I'm just doing a loop and I'm just going to take it easy. So it's actually Monday now, but I need to do my recap on week 3 before I start filming for week 4. And my hair is still in plaits. I am going to wash it today. It's just, if you're a girl or a boy and you have long hair and you know how much you have to be mentally prepared, not just to wash it, but to dry it. Also, if you exercise a lot, you know how much of a faff it is. And also it's just like a waste of time because it just gets gross again the next day. So it's a bit of a pointless venture, but we're doing this for hygiene and not vanity. So yeah, yesterday's run, full disclosure, I had to cut it a little bit short because we were going out for Easter lunch. Well, we were going to my mum's for Easter lunch. So I'd procrastinated far too much and was then running late. So I only cut it short by about 5 minutes. And the whole thing was in zone 2. So I was really good. And to be fair, I think I just focused on going out at more of just a slower pace. I think in my head I was thinking like just to make sure that I did the first K as like 7:40, 7:45, like somewhere around there. And yeah, so I kept it really easy and I feel much better today for it. And today is not a base run. We've got a repeat of Threshold. So anyway, that's for week 4. You'll have to come back next week for that one. But anyway, let's have a recap on week 3. So week 3 started off with 2 base runs. So we had a base run on Monday and we had a base run on Tuesday. That was then, both of them well behaved for the most part, I think. Although I think I went out quite quickly on Monday. I'm just looking back at my little spreadsheet. And then Wednesday was the dreaded Threshold, which I've got an identical repeat of today, so I think it might be time for some redemption. Then Thursday was recovery/rest, which I took very seriously. Friday was supposed to be a 37-minute base run and then ended up being 1k on the treadmill in pain, so we'll count that as a second rest day. And then we had the fun sprints on Saturday, and then yeah, yesterday was that cruisy 44 turned into 37-minute base run. So yeah, I mean, to be honest, 3 runs at easy pace for the most part, zone 2, and 2 at like a higher intensity, so kind of 60-40 split. And also only did 26k. Obviously if I had done the actual run that was asked to be on the Friday, I probably would have been near the same mileage. So we're like back down to where we were week 1, but I'm not going to split hairs over 4k. So, and also like it's a little bit of a jump up for me. So yeah, it's been a bit of a weird week, but it's been a good week. Really enjoyed the sprints. Sprints is probably like my favourite session. Worst session so far is probably the Threshold, but it might be better today. I might have just been having a bad day on Wednesday. So yeah, week 3 done, dusted, and I'll see you next week for week 4. We are officially, as of Sunday, 7 weeks until race day. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, and hopefully I'll see you next week for week 4.